In the fall of 1868, I went down to my uncle's, Barnett Hardin, in Polk County, about 4 miles north of Livingston. I was in the habit of making these trips, though I was but then 15 years old. This time they were making sugar, and I took the trip to see them, carrying my pistol, of course. I met a Negro named Mage close to Moscow who had belonged to Judge Holzhausen, brother to my Uncle Barnett Hardin's wife. I had a cousin named Barnett Jones who matched himself and me against this Moscow Negro in a wrestling bout. The Negro was a large, powerful man, and we were but two boys. Nevertheless, we threw him down the first fall. He was not satisfied, so we threw him again, and this time scratched his face a little and made it bleed. Negro-like, he got mad and said he could whip me and would do it. Barnett and others standing around stopped us from fighting. This seemed to make Mays all the more angry. He said he would kill me and went after his gun. I went up to the house to get mine too, but Uncle Barnett got onto the game and made me stay in the house while that Negro went around cursing and abusing me, saying that he would kill me or die himself, that no white boy could draw his blood and live, that a bird never flew too high not to come to the ground. Uncle Barnett then took a hand and ordered Mage off the plantation. Next morning I had to start home and go about 7 or 8 miles out of the way to deliver a message from my father to old Captain Sam Rose. About 6 miles from Captain Rose's place and 8 from Judge Holzhausen's, I overtook the Negro Mage. He was walking and had a stout stick in his hand. Small creek ran to the east of the road, which made a sharp bend of about 100 yards, and from bend to bend ran a path. Just as I overtook Mage, he took the path while I stayed on the main road. He had gone about 15 steps before he turned and saw me. He recognized me at once and began to curse and abuse me, saying that I was a coward for not shooting it out last night. I told him that I was but playing with him when I scratched him and did not intend to hurt him. He answered by saying that if he could but get hold of me, he would kill me and throw me in the creek, that he believed he could outrun old Paint, the horse I was riding, and a very poor one, and catch me anyway. I told him to go his way and let me go mine, and whipped old Paint into a trot. Mays, seeing this, ran along the path to where it again met the main road and cut me off. He cursed me again and threatened me with death. I stopped in the road, and he came at me with his big stick. He struck me, and as he did it, I pulled out a Colt's .44 six-shooter and told him to get back. By this time, he had my horse by the bridle, but I shot him loose. He kept coming back, and every time he would start, I would shoot again and again until I shot him down. I went to Uncle Clabe Holzhausen and brought him and another man back to where Mays was lying. Mays still showed fight and called me a liar. If it had not been for my uncle, I would have shot him again. Uncle Holzhausen gave me a $20 gold piece and told me to go home and tell Father all about the big fight, that Mays was bound to die and for me to look out for the Yankee soldiers who were all over the country at that time. Texas, like other states, was then overrun with carpetbaggers and bureau agents who had the United States Army to back them up in their meanness. Mays shortly died in November 1868. This was the first man I ever killed, and it nearly distracted my mother and father when I told them.